It's funny. It's real funny. What have we been seeing the entire time since Microsoft's announced their Xbox One? Our platform is just as powerful as the PS4. Our platform doesn't lose to the PS4 when it comes to power. Our cloud offers our Xbox One more processing power, making it 2 to 3 times more powerful. Our cloud can actually process graphics for the Xbox One games to make them look better. But guess what? Not only have they came back and said specs don't matter, not only have they come back and said we're overclocking some of our components, but not a single goddamn game is showing the graphical capabilities that the Xbox One has, including the cloud and the cloud processing that allows these games to look so much better. That magical Lakitu in the sky, doing that calculating for Microsoft. Oh my, where's the proof, Microsoft? There is none. There is none. Let's just take a quick look at Forza 5. Forza 5 used to have weather effects and nighttime racing, didn't it? It did. Sorry, I had lasagna earlier, I just spit out some cilantro. Now, why can't the cloud actually take that data from Forza 5 that they need to do nighttime racing and to render the weather effects and do it for the Xbox One? It can't. You know why? Because that whole cloud processing bullshit was just that. Bullshit! It was nothing but a marketing ploy from Microsoft to get all the fanboys hyped, acting like their Xbox One has some kind of great advantage because they can process shit on a cloud. With not even Microsoft's very own franchises that they own actually utilize this fucking feature. Seriously, the cloud can't process rain for the Xbox One? The cloud can't process snow for the Xbox One? The cloud can't process nighttime for the Xbox One so that Forza 5 wouldn't be missing features from previous Forza games? Interesting. The only thing that the cloud actually gives the Xbox One is dedicated servers. And the only idiots acting like dedicated servers are something new are the Xbox fanboys. And the fact they're acting like dedicated servers are new just shows how shitty their service has been thus far. People like myself have been gaming on dedicated servers since the 90s. Sorry to say, guys, late to the party once again. But let's move on to this whole Call of Duty 720p thing on the Xbox One. Now, let's take a look at Call of Duty Ghosts. Developed by Activision, who regularly shares the same bed as Microsoft. Infinity Ward. They've been using this goddamn engine for nearly over a decade. Nearly over a decade. Now, you're telling me Infinity Ward, on an engine that they know in and out, can't get that game running at 1080p native on the Xbox One? You know what that means? That means there's a clear difference between the Xbox One and the PS4. Now, people like myself, we already knew this. But the Xbox fanboys and Microsoft and what they try to sell act like there is no difference between the two. But now it's clear as crystal, clear as day, clear as Call of fucking Duty. And I know a lot of you guys out there, whether you're on the PC, Wii U, PS4, PS3, whatever, you guys have been shoving this shit down their throats. Just eat that shit, Microsoft fanboy. 720p, motherfucker. Eat that shit. Eat it. But what you guys fail to realize is that the real thing behind it was what I just stated. That it shows the clear difference between the two consoles, and that the so-called cloud processing wasn't used here either. couldn't the cloud processing taken some kind of the load off of the Xbox One so that they can run it natively in 1080p? You guys gotta understand, all that bullshit Microsoft had to sell you was nothing but marketing. That's all it was. Just marketing. We're selling you marketing. You're paying $100 more for a platform that's less powerful, but we're gonna sell you on this shit. So we're gonna say whatever we can. I told you, motherfuckers. I told you. You didn't believe me, and now you're gonna pay that price. Now, as I have you lifted up in the air, I just want to run one more thing by you. First of all, guys, whether you're playing a game at 720p or 1080p won't really matter because you're still playing the same game. But isn't it funny how all of a sudden having the less graphically inclined version of a game doesn't matter? All of a sudden, 720p is the future. All of a sudden, 720p is better. How things have flip-flopped with the Xbox fanboys. Oh, wait a minute. Let me use my dark side Phil laugh.